last season?
Hell of a lot. We have a hell of depth, like a lot of depth. I think that's kudos to our coaches getting guys out the portal and just guys growing too as well. So I feel like that's gonna be great for us to be interchangeable and shit. Really, what could you do when you playing more?
I mean, what does it, if I could just follow up on that real quick, what does it do for y'all defensively to be able to like move you back and forth and, roll major burns down and things like that with the safeties?
It helps us create more opportunities, you know what I'm saying, within the scheme of our defense. Coach House comes up with a great scheme each and every week, so with all the versatility, it allows us to show that we can play multiple positions.
One of the big stories so far has been how fast Ashton Stamps has come on. What do you see from him?
Man, I've been knowing that was going to come from Ashton. We trained with Robert Green down at DPT and seeing him how hard he used to work every day, I've been knowing. So it's not no surprise to me, and I can't wait to see him ball up this year.
Yeah, so does he, physically, he put on a lot of weight? So
Mm-hmm.
he looks ready to play?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, most definitely. Y'all going to see him every game this year.
What about Deuce Chestnut is another guy transfer who's stood out so far?
Mm-hmm, most definitely, he has great ball skills, and once he like to call himself ball game. So I always on him like, man, give me one, and he's gonna do that every time.
Hey Greg, you may have already answered this, but is this vertigo a big setback for you? Because I know you had really big, strong aspirations for the season.
Oh no, sir, I'm gonna be back tomorrow, so everything's good. I'm back feeling like myself. I can move all around and without getting dizzy, so I'm good now.
I'm glad you mentioned Ashton real quick. You mentioned that you've known each other for a while. How far back do you go? When's the first time you met him?
I think I was a sophomore at Arkansas, and he was like a sophomore, junior in high school. Yeah, he was a junior in high school.
What was your first impression of him?
I always knew he was a hard worker, so I'm like seeing this is no surprise at all. So.
What are you seeing a difference from the offense so far this year?
A lot more shots down the field. And I feel like with our receiving core is going to be great with that. It's going to help us out defensively a lot. More points from this side, and I feel like it's going to be great. It's going to be fun to watch them this year.
From a Jaden standpoint, are you seeing his balls at least a little bit more consistent and a little bit more conviction wherever he's throwing?
I think last year, he was always consistent with the football. It's just that he's taking more chances now and trusting in everything. And obviously, y'all be at practice, y'all see what's going on. So I feel like Jay's gonna have a great year, and he keep taking those chances. Everything gonna be good.
Coach House has talked a little bit about creating more turnover chances this year. So what's a couple ways that you can do to improve your chances?
Really, me personally, I'm on the jugs every single day, getting 30 catches after either walk through or practice. Like I was catching 20 passes a day. I didn't practice day, I was just running, but. You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally, but during practice, we scooping up every football that we can. Knocking, even if it's not even a live ball anymore, scooping up everything, and I feel like that's going to get us in that habit of creating turnovers.
And correct me if I'm wrong, I think I've heard you say before you left some interceptions on the table last year.
Most definitely.
Is that one way you're trying to...
Most definitely. Most definitely. Just looking at each and every ball, and I promise you that's not going to happen this year. I promise you.
Is there one that got away that you can't shake and keep thinking about, like every once in a while, like
it was
which one
against
was it?
Ole Miss. We was like on the 10. They was on the 10. They threw a glance route, and I broke on the ball. It was like a beautiful break. I broke before the receiver broke, and the ball hit me right here. It would have been a house call 6 the other way, and ball went straight up. We still had the opportunity to catch the interception, but it didn't come our way. And they scored. That's what really probably made me think about it a lot, because they scored like right after, and I felt like that was like if I just created that turnover, that would have been 10 points instead of 17 points that they had that game. So I feel like it would be.
Greg, talk about Coach Kelly said you guys are going to be able to run 3 safeties quite a bit this year. What does that add to your defense?
Oh man, versatility. You know what I'm saying? Different alignments, and it obviously going to help our linebackers. Sean Perkins in different spots and stuff like that. And I feel like it's going to be great doing that.
What does it do to an offense?
Make them think. They don't know the rotation's going. I could be in the middle going down. I could be going back, going right, left. You never know. So it's going to have the offense thinking a lot. We ran that at Arkansas, so I'm definitely used to that.
Is it conducive to more turnovers for you guys?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. A lot of seeing the ball of the man more, seeing the quarterback eyes more, and I feel like it's going to be fun.
Is that possible because of Andre being here and what he's been able to do right away?
Most definitely, you know, and we still have guys like Sage, Ryan. Then we got some freshmen that's gonna be able to play too, step up for us as well. But it's gonna be fun seeing how interchangeable we are.
Are you able to talk a lot with Sage? He seemed to be struggling a little bit early on with some man coverage. He was headset.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah. We talk about it all the time, and that's the whole defensive backfield. You know, this is obviously everything. Every day we get better at something. So we always talking like, man, we could do this, you know, to get better. We could kick our stuff this way to get better. So definitely, we definitely talked about it.
Do you think that the group has come together quickly? It's a lot of new names. Do you think are you all meshing well on the field?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I feel like personally we have to communicate more, and can't wait to get back out there to do that. And it's just like a little thing, little hand signal, stuff like that. Make sure everybody on the same page. But we definitely come together a long way since the springtime.
Greg, apologies if you've gotten this question already, but how has Ashton Stamps looked out there in the secondary and whatnot?
Like I said, he's doing great, and I expected nothing less of him. You know, working out with him since I was a sophomore in college, and he was like a junior, sophomore in high school, and I expected nothing less.
What were those workouts sort of like then?
Oh man, at Robbie place is bad. It's 105 degrees inside of us, and he used to have us working for about 3 hours. So I feel like he's definitely playing well.
What sort of stood out about him then that has sort of translated now here at LSU?
Quiet, humble guy, and just head down, working hard.
Were you possibly out there? Were you possibly out there last year when I don't remember exactly when it was, but when he came to the camp, like last summer?
Maybe I was out there.
What did you see in him? Because he didn't have the offer yet. What did you kind of see as he was trying to earn that?
Head down, working hard. You know what I'm saying? They had him come out here like 3 different times, and each and every time got better and better and better. So I definitely feel like he's gonna be a guy that we can count on this year.